Hello, thank you very much for coming into this job interview today. So, if you could please take your seat, we will get started here in a second. So, I'm assuming you already got all your information taken down at the front desk and everything, confirmed your date and time and everything. Yes? Okay, awesome, that's great. So, today I'm just going to be asking you some questions, alright? And then we'll go from there. So, um, yeah, so this will just be a standard interview. No need to be nervous or anything. Um, so anyway, how about we start with some easy questions, yeah? So, what brought you here today? What made you interested in this job? Okay, okay. And if you don't mind, I will be taking some notes. No need to worry about that either. It's just for my own personal observations, you could say. So let me know again what brought you here today. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. And how did you get here? Were you dropped off? Did you take the train? Did you drive? It's not important. It's just, kind of makes you think, kind of gets your brain a little more active. So how did you arrive here today? Okay. Okay, and moving on from that question number two, uh, why don't you tell me about yourself? Can you tell me about yourself? What are your interests? What are your hobbies? Stuff like that. Okay. Sorry, I keep my notes color coordinated and color coded. I'm just a little organized like that. Okay. 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 Thank you for answering that. Um, Moving on. Question number three. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And it can be anywhere, whether it's this position or just somewhere in life. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and continue. Okay. Oh, that's very cool. Oh, wow. That's actually a pretty good idea. I'll look into that myself, I think. That is a very good path you have chosen. And I hope you are able to complete that in 5 years. Personally, I don't think I could do that many amazing things in 5 years. It would probably take me a little longer, but I bet you can do it. Okay, next question. How about what are some of your strengths? What are some of your strengths? Like, where do you perform best for work? Or what would you say your biggest, yeah, just your biggest strengths in the workplace? What are they? Okay, okay. And what are just some common personal strengths that you have that you use and utilize kind of every day? That's awesome. That's very cool. question. What are some of your weaknesses? Where you kind of subpar and not as great as some others? Do you have any weaknesses? No? No weaknesses? Okay. Alright. I will hold you to that then. Uh, Next question. What do you think this job is exactly? I know in the listing we were kind of, we came off as kind of cryptic. I know we didn't really exactly say straight up what this job is and what you'd be doing. That wasn't really my decision. I guess the higher ups kind of want it to be a surprise for some reason. But anyway, what do you think this job is? What do you think you're applying for? Really? Okay. Interesting. And what would you want out of this job? And if you were correct, what would you want from this position? Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a slow writer sometimes. Okay, so that. Okay, sorry. There's one more question. And then we will have some simple yes or no questions. Just some very simple yes or no questions. Some are kind of no-brainers. Some aren't even related to this job at all. Kind of just common yes or no questions. But before that, we have one more question. Kind of a more simple one that you don't really have to worry about if you're right or wrong. There are no right or wrong answers, by the way. No answer you have given is right or wrong, so don't worry about that. So, next question. What motivates you? What what gets you up in the morning, and what happens to where you can just, prosper and finish the day successful? What is your motivation? All right. That's very nice. Anything else? Okay. Okay. That's very nice. So, so so far, I'd say you are a very successful and courageous person. You have a lot of strengths and no weaknesses, so that's very unique and very, very good. That is kind of exactly what we're looking for. Um, and I'm sorry, I am not allowed to tell you what the job is either, so I can't really reveal that information to you. Um, but I will say this, if you are true to your word and all this information that you've given me so far is true, I think you are exactly who we are looking for and for this position. However, I will say this, the life expectancy for this position kind of varies. Um, we've had some people walk away from it being very successful and happy, and others uh, didn't exactly make the cut. Um, that's all I will say about that. We didn't do anything. We just had them sign a contract, and they knew what they were getting themselves into when they signed that contract. It's not our fault that they didn't know how to handle exotic animals. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. And I'm sorry. I know you gave the receptionist your information, but can you tell me your name? I just like to get to know the people I interview. Okay? It's very nice. So, now finally moving on to these yes or no questions, and then I think we're done here. So, number one, are you a hard worker? Yes or no? Yes, awesome. Do you have a hidden talent? You don't have to tell me what it is, just do you have one? Okay. Are you cooperative? Okay. Would you work on a holiday? Okay. Is your favorite color yellow? Okay. Are you a dog person? Okay. Do you like parties? Do you like to go to parties? Because I will say this, here at this company we have many office parties, whether it's for someone's birthday or a holiday or just to have a party, you know? So do you like to have parties? Do you like to go to parties? Okay, that's very good. Very good. Um, have you enjoyed your previous positions or jobs? You don't have to tell me where they were, just all, like, in general, have you enjoyed the other jobs you have previously worked at? Okay. Uh, and do you like the rain? Do you like it when it rains? Do you like the rain? Okay. Personally, I don't really like the rain all that much. It kind of just, I mean, it's nice when I'm sitting inside when it's nice and cozy, but outside being stuck in the rain isn't exactly that fun to me. But to each their own, I think. And finally, have you and do you get along with your coworkers? Do you get along with your coworkers? Okay. I'm glad you said yes because in this position you would have to because they kind of are the ones that look out for you. Okay. Uh, Based on the information I have here, I think you are a very good candidate for this position, and I will hand this to the higher ups at this company, and we will get back to you in the next few weeks. So, again, thank you very much for coming in today. Um, and remember when you leave to just check out with the receptionist, let them know that you're heading out, and she'll tell you when to expect a call, or if not, she'll tell you when to just come back and just stop by. But again, based on this information, I'd say you have a very good chance at securing this job. So very good job today. Don't stress out about it or anything. This is looking very good, and don't worry about what I said before about how previous employees didn't exactly make the cut. Don't worry about that. You definitely seem way more experienced and brave than they were, so I think you should have nothing to worry about at all, okay? So don't let that scare you. But yeah, again, thank you for coming in. you did very well today, and you can be expecting a call or email from us very soon. And yeah, overall, great job. Thank you for coming in.